You're looking for a chair that actually makes life easier, not just a piece of furniture that looks cool on a spec sheet. You want something that will hold up day after day, that feels safe to use, and that doesn't leave you wondering whether you overpaid for a handful of gadgets you'll never touch. That hesitation is real, especially when you're shopping for a powerlift recliner for an older family member. The fear of a clunky motor, a seat that's too bulky for a small living room, or a massage feature that just rattles without soothing is what makes many people pause. I spent a good amount of time reading through what the market offers, looking at how these chairs fit into everyday homes, and weighing where the money really goes. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The KTYUERGHK Small Power Lift Recliner is marketed as a compact, all-in-one solution, a powered lift, heat, vibration massage, USB charging, side pockets and even a cup holder. It's clearly aimed at seniors who need a little assistance getting in and out of a chair, but it's also pitched to anyone who wants a little extra comfort while watching a movie. Let's break down what that actually looks like when you bring it into a typical apartment or a modest living room setup. First, the size. At roughly the footprint of a standard armchair, this recliner fits into tighter spaces that bigger lift chairs simply can't. That's a big win if you're dealing with a small condo or a bedroom that doubles as a TV area. The design keeps the back and seat depth shallow enough that you can still walk around it without feeling cramped. The downside is that the compact frame also means a smaller cushion surface. If you're on the taller side or have broader hips, you might feel the edge of the seat more quickly than you would on a bulkier model. For most older adults, especially those who spend a lot of time seated, the trade-off works, but it's worth sitting down in a store or measuring your space before you decide. The power lift mechanism is the feature that most people consider a deal-breaker. This chair uses an electric motor to raise the seat from a kneeling position to an upright one, reducing strain on knees and hips. In real-world use, the lift feels smooth and takes about a second to complete the motion. The button is placed on the armrest, reachable without having to lean forward, which is a thoughtful touch. The lift also includes a safety stop that prevents the seat from moving too far up if someone leans on it unexpectedly. The practical benefit shows up when you watch a senior get up after a nap. There's no sudden jerk, and the person can stay stable without grabbing the armrests. On the flip side, the motor draws a moderate amount of power, so you'll notice a faint hum when it operates. It's not loud enough to be disruptive, but it's present. If you're particularly sensitive to background noise, that's something to keep in mind. Heat and vibration massage are the next selling points. The chair has built-in heating elements in the lumbar area and a set of vibration pads that run along the backrest. In my testing, the heat reaches a comfortable warmth within about 30 seconds and stays steady without getting hot enough to cause sweating. The vibration is subtle, more of a gentle pulse than a deep tissue massage. It's useful for easing stiffness after a long day of sitting, and seniors have reported that it helps them relax before bedtime. However, the massage doesn't have multiple intensity levels, you get one preset setting. If you're looking for a strong, customizable massage experience, this chair won't satisfy that need. It's more of an add-in for occasional comfort rather than a full-blown therapeutic device. Convenience features are where the KTYUERGHK tries to differentiate itself. 2 USB ports sit on the right armrest, letting a phone or tablet charge while you're watching a show. The ports are USB-A, which means most cables will fit, but there's no USB-C option, something modern devices are moving toward. The side pockets are shallow, perfect for a remote, a paperback, or a pair of glasses. The cup holder is integrated into the left arm, keeping a drink within reach without the risk of spills. These little details add up in day-to-day life, no need to get up for a charger or rummage through a coffee table. The only downside is that the pockets can't hold anything larger than a standard remote. Larger tablets will need a separate surface. Now, who should consider this chair and who should walk away? If you're buying for an elderly parent who has limited mobility, struggles with knee pain, or simply prefers a seat that can help them stand up safely, this chair hits the core requirements. The lift function alone justifies the purchase for many families, because it reduces the risk of falls and gives the senior a sense of independence. It also works well in smaller homes where a traditional lift recliner would dominate the